Tea originated in China over 5,000 years ago and was originally used for medicinal purposes. The most expensive tea in the world is Da Hong Pao, a Chinese tea that can sell for over $1 million per kilogram. The tea plant, Camellia sinensis, is a species of evergreen shrub that can grow up to 30 feet tall if left untended. Tea can be categorized into 6 different types: black, green, oolong, white, yellow, and dark. Each type has a different level of oxidation and processing methods that affect the flavor and caffeine content. The British tradition of afternoon tea was started in the mid-19th century by Anna, the 7th Duchess of Bedford, who would have tea and light snacks in the afternoon to tide her over until dinner. The term chai actually means tea in many languages, including Hindi, Bengali, and Russian. So when people say chai tea, they're actually saying tea tea. In Japan, there is a traditional tea ceremony called shanwayu, which involves preparing and serving matcha, powdered green tea, in a highly ritualized manner. Tea was used as a form of currency in Tibet until the mid-20th century. The Boston Tea Party, a key event in American history, was a political protest in which American colonists, disguised as Native Americans, dumped 342 chests of tea into the Boston Harbor in 1773 to protest against British taxes. Some teas, such as pu-erh and aged white teas, can be aged for many years, much like wine or whiskey, and their flavor and value can increase over time. The caffeine content in tea varies depending on the type of tea and how it's brewed, but on average, an 8-ounce cup of tea contains about 28 to 45 milligrams of caffeine. The tea bag was invented by a New York tea merchant named Thomas Sullivan in the early 20th century. He intended for his customers to empty the tea out of the bags, but they found the bags more convenient and started steeping them in hot water. Tea was so valuable in ancient China that it was often used as a tribute to emperors and given as gifts to show respect or seal business deals. There is a type of tea called white tea that is made from the young leaves and buds of the tea plant and is the least processed of all the tea types. In some cultures, such as in Morocco and parts of the Middle East, tea is traditionally served with sugar and mint leaves. The country that consumes the most tea per capita is Turkey, followed by Ireland and the United Kingdom. Tea contains antioxidants called catechins, which have been shown to have numerous health benefits, including reducing the risk of heart disease, certain types of cancer, and Alzheimer's disease. In India, chai tea is a popular beverage made with black tea, milk, and a blend of spices such as cardamom, cinnamon, and ginger. The tea trade played a significant role in the Opium Wars between China and Great Britain in the 19th century, as the British wanted to balance their trade deficit with China by selling opium for tea. The Japanese tea ceremony emphasizes the importance of mindfulness and the beauty of imperfection, with an emphasis on creating a serene atmosphere and savoring each moment. The word tea has different pronunciations in different languages. For example, in Mandarin Chinese, it is pronounced cha, while in Hokkien, a dialect spoken in Southeast Asia, it is pronounced te. The tea industry employs millions of people worldwide, from tea growers and harvesters to tea packers and sellers. Tea has been the subject of numerous works of art, including paintings, poetry, and music. Tea is often used in cooking and baking to add flavor and depth to dishes. For example, it can be used to infuse milk for custards, added to marinades for meat, or used as a base for broths and soups. In the United States, iced tea is a popular summer beverage that is often sweetened with sugar or flavored with lemon. Tea can be brewed in a variety of ways, including using a tea kettle, teapot, or individual infuser baskets. In some cultures, such as in Morocco and parts of the Middle East, tea is traditionally served with small snacks or pastries. Some teas, such as rooibos and honeybush, are not made from the Camellia sinensis plant and are instead made from other herbs and plants. Tea has been used as a form of social currency throughout history, with tea ceremonies and tea parties serving as a way to bring people together and build relationships. The tea industry has a significant impact on the environment, with tea cultivation often leading to deforestation, soil erosion, and other environmental problems. Tea leaves can be steeped multiple times, with each subsequent steeping producing a different flavor profile. In some cultures, such as in Japan and China, the quality of tea is highly prized, and rare teas can sell for astronomical prices at auction. Tea bags were not commonly used in the United States until the 1920s, when they were introduced as a way to make tea more convenient and easier to prepare. In some parts of the world, such as in Argentina and Uruguay, yerba mate, a type of tea made from the leaves of the South American holly plant, is the most popular hot beverage. Tea has been used for its medicinal properties for thousands of years, with traditional healers using it to treat everything from headaches and digestive problems to anxiety and depression. Tea has played an important role in political movements, with tea parties and tea boycotts used as a way to protest government policies and assert political rights. In some cultures, such as in Morocco and India, tea is prepared and served in a highly ritualized manner, with particular attention paid to the preparation, presentation, and serving of the tea. The practice of adding milk to tea dates back to the 17th century, when the British started importing tea from China and found that it was too strong and bitter for their taste. Some teas, such as pu'erh tea, are aged for years or even decades to develop a rich, complex flavor and aroma. Tea has a long and storied history, with countless legends, stories, and myths surrounding its origin, cultural significance, and medicinal properties.